2010 or either 2010 or 2011. I was on 42nd Street, Grand Central, and I was making my way downtown, so I had transferred to the 6th train. I don't know. I had just come out of the 6th train, and I was gonna take the number 4 to go downtown on an express train. And there it was, like right in the middle of the platform, right next to the steps, a huge suitcase. You know, the one that you used to, like, those big ones that used to travel overseas and stuff like that. And it was all by itself. And I'm like, this does not look good. So I'm like, what the fuck? And you know, being that it's Grand Central, you always see the police officers left or right. So I was like, okay, let me go around. Let me see if I could see one down the platform. Nothing. Let me look at the other way, and I saw one going into the train. So I go towards him, and I stop, and I don't recall well, but I think I held on to his arm, and I was like, hey, officer, I go to him, I need you to come with me, guys. There's something here on the platform. And he did not want to come and follow me. And I was like, are you freaking kidding me? I was like, why is this guy, you know, if you're trying to get the police officer's attention, someone that might have a walkie-talkie in his hands that might be able to get more help, and, you know, in case there was such an emergency, why wouldn't he come along? And I was like, officer, I need you to come along. And I was, I was like, hey, like, time is a matter here. Let's follow me. Come with me. And he refused. He did not want to get out of the train. If anything, he tried, sort of like gave me this avoiding face as to, like, get the fuck out of here kind of thing. And I was like, wow, the chances of this happening just perplexed me. And I was like, this is so weird. So, and it even crossed my mind to actually lay down at the foot of the door and make the motherfucker come out. I was like, officer, follow me. Follow me. But I knew that this guy was reluctant, and that they were already ringing the bell to close the door. So I was like, officer, I need you to follow me. And he did not do so, and he went into the train. And I was like, what the hell? So, freaked out as I was like, let me go outside and find more officers upstairs. There has to be more officers up the stairs on Grand Central. So I run upstairs. I get out, I go to the booth, and I go to the booth clerk, and I go, hey, like, listen, there is, like, a piece of luggage right next to the stairs outside, and there's no one around it. And he told me, that there was a practice that they were doing, and blah, 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 blah. I was like, okay, cool, but what if? What if that was not a practice? What if that was something that could have exploded or something like that? You hate to think of the worst, but what if? And I'm a what if kind of person. Many times, when taking the train towards the city, there were, like at the odd times that I used to take the train to the city, there will be days in which you will see more police presence than the usual. In which you will get to a certain stop at the train station, and you will be like, and you will see all these officers standing at the platform, get into the train car, and look around to see for any unusual things. Then they will get out, and the train will continue its route. And it was very noticeable. I even pointed out a couple of times on my postings on Facebook, saying, like, does anyone or has anyone heard anything weird going on today because of the unusual number of police officers that were at the train station at a certain day, a certain time. It's very noticeable. You know there's something going on when the police is doing such and when the police is not doing such. So I don't know. After the bombings on Monday, it's kind of crazy and sad to see that people have been killed and injured, and that have had the lives changed all of a sudden. But and it's very unfortunate, that things like that will happen and that people in the world are there to harm other people, harm innocent people. But it's something that unfortunately goes on every day all over the world. We've been very lucky, and I don't think that by us just implementing security, by incrementing the number of security, on our public transportation, might be able to help us out from time to time. When you know very well, as a New Yorker, you know very well when, if the police is going to scan your stuff, that, or they're going to open up your bag, that it's very noticeable. It's not something that it used to be random. I mean, whenever something like this happens, something like a movies, they will increase the security just to show that they're there, blah, 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 blah. Okay, it's cool. Thank you. But it's not as random as it should be, in my opinion. The system is huge. The amount of people that use it is by the millions, and unfortunately, they just concentrate on the main or the most known stops. It's scary. So if you see something, say something, people. Try to do something. People's lives change in a matter of seconds. It's very unfortunate. It's a very unfortunate time to live. You don't. When you see those parents lose their kids, it's like, it's so sad. But it's something that happens every day all over the world. It would be nice to prevent it and not to have it happen. To not have all these crazy people around. But it's a big world with a lot of crazy and brainwashed people. Take care of yourselves. Be careful. Enjoy life. Smile. I'll try.